Hello and welcome back to the Place to Be Reviews. I've missed you. Let's talk about the legal stuff. Then we'll get into the good stuff. You know, Venom 2, Spider-Man 3, all the fun stuff. Let's go. Hello and welcome back to the Place to Be Reviews. I'm Utepukuian, right here with all of yous. You hear the music, you see the screen. Venom, October 2018 release, starring Tom Hardy as the titular anti-hero. Burned out reporter Eddie Brock, host to the symbiote Venom. This movie opened $80 million domestic opening. $213 million domestic, $642 million and some change international, $856 million worldwide. Sony is reportedly in talks with Tom Holland for a cameo in Venom 2. Venom will continue to baffle people, on its success, but the film is a hit, and Sony has already stated that Venom 2 is in the works, with Tom Hardy returning and Andy Serkis directing the sequel. The big focus seems to be on Venom vs. Carnage, and that's something a lot of fans have wanted to see in their movie theater since the late 90s. That being said, fans still want to see Spider-Man and Venom interact, which is what Sony is currently working on. I reported on this a while ago, actually, about Shriek playing a part in this, also kind of assisting Venom. According to the GWW, Sony is in talks to bring in current Spider-Man Far From Home star Tom Holland for a cameo role in Venom 2. This obviously won't be a huge role, should it end up becoming true, but having Peter Parker appear in some capacity would be fantastic for us dumb Marvel fans. Of course, it's hard to say if this will actually come true or not. Since this isn't an official source, neither will Sony, Marvel Studios, or even Holland commenting on the matter. Only time will tell, I suppose. But no one would hate it if Holland ends up appearing in Venom 2. Spidey and Venom just go together, unless it's Spider-Man 3. Story details on Venom 2 have been bare, with fans only knowing that Tom Hardy's Venom will finally go one-on-one with Woody Harrelson's Cletus Cassidy, who will definitely turn into the sadistic Carnage in the sequel. If not, people are going to riot. Oh, little pun there from the first Venom. Venom 2 has no release date. For a movie that probably could have fit in to the early 2000s, but with that aesthetic it had, but man, was it fun. Spider-Man 3 might feature 4 different villains. Despite their split with Sony causing a lot of fans to panic, Disney has made up with their rivals, and together, the two studios are moving forward with Spider-Man 3, set to take place in the MCU thanks to the renewed deal, already locked in for a release date of July 2021, I believe it's July 16th, 2021. Development has already begun, and though it's still early for the project, it seems like the pieces are beginning to fall into place. Here we go. A few months back, we told you that Kraven the Hunter and Scorpion would be the main villains, which makes a lot of sense given what we know so far about the movie and where Marvel is heading with the franchise. See Sinister Six. But we've now heard that they won't be the only ones. In fact, they'll be joined by 2 other antagonists, both of which are quite surprising to hear about, but will certainly make an exciting addition to the threequel. As usual, we'll caution that plans can always change. Remember when multiple outlets reported that Avengers 4 would be titled Avengers Annihilation, and that Armie Hammer was going to be Batman? But at the moment, the current idea is also to have Kingpin and Bullseye show up in Spider-Man 3. Yes, both Daredevil characters will be appearing to cause trouble for Peter, and while they've been described as supporting villains, it'll definitely be fun to see them crossing paths with Spidey regardless. Now, this goes along with another video I made a while ago about Matt Murdock crossing over and being Peter Parker's lawyer. Obviously, he's going to need one, as J. Jonah Jameson has exposed his secret identity of being Peter Parker. So this could cause some problems with him on damages he's caused whilst fighting crime. And the addition of, if this is true, Kingpin and let's see, this intel comes to us from the same sources who were also the first ones to reveal that Yahya Abdul Mateen II is playing Morpheus, young Morpheus in The Matrix 4. Daniel Radcliffe is being eyed for Moon Knight. Ace Ventura 3 is in the works. Why? And Deadpool 3 is now in active development at Marvel Studios, all of which have recently been confirmed. Yes, Ryan Reynolds has kind of spilled the beans and said Deadpool 3 is in active development, so that one is right. I'm pretty sure the other ones are too, honestly, but so there's no reason to doubt it. And again, while things can still change between now and when Spider-Man 3 heads in front of cameras, We're told that the plan is definitely to have multiple villains. Now, I hope this just doesn't end up with another Spider-Man 3 from the Raimi trilogy, which I enjoyed, but it was a clustered mess, especially the third act, with Eric Foreman playing Venom, Topher Grace. I had no problem with, was it Thomas Hayden Church that played Flint Marko, the Sandman? After all, with Peter's identity having been revealed in Far From Home, the next movie will apparently see numerous baddies out to get him and collect the bounty on his head, so to speak. And while Kraven and Scorpion are the main ones that the hero will have to deal with, you can expect to see at least a few more show up in brief roles, including, for now at least, Kingpin and Bullseye. But tell us, do you like the direction Marvel's heading with Spider-Man 3 by including all these antagonists, or do you think we may run into some of the same problems that previous films featuring the web slinger did? Now, if you were to do it as like a stinger, a post-credit scene, and kind of tie it into the next one, or in his crossover back over to Sony, that would make more sense. If you're going to have Kingpin and Bullseye, though, you've got to have Matt Murdock. I believe they're going to have the same actor from the show come back and play Daredevil in the MCU, which would not be a bad thing at all. He was very well received, very well liked. So let's see where it goes. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to tune in tonight, 8:35 Eastern, as we will be back for the Place to Be Reviews, episode number 81, the final episode of 2019. We'll get rid of this year. This will be the last podcast episode for the Place to Be Reviews for the year. Oh, wait. But I will have another live stream tomorrow morning. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see if I do a live stream tomorrow. It's still Christmas break for the school kids, which means I have a little one home, which makes my daytime recordings a little bit difficult. To get this video made took some cajoling and some bribing. So with that being said, please slap that like button down below. Consider subscribing. We're up to 133 subscribers. I had a goal of 150 by the end of the year. Only 17 off from the goal. Let's get a couple more before the end of the day, for the end of the year. Ha ha ha. Tomorrow at midnight. So help a brother out. Share this video all over social media. Follow us on social media, the official Place to Be Reviews fan page. That's our private group. The Place to Be Reviews page that you can follow. We're on Twitter, at the Place to Be RE1, at the Place to Be Reviews on Instagram. Please consider subscribing. Help us grow the channel and make 2020 be huge for the Place to Be Reviews. That's right, we've got so much in the works. Join me tonight as I'm joined by my cast, co-host, Coach Loudy, and favorite guest of the program, Mr. Alex, a.k.a. Linkalex7, will be joining us at 8:35 Eastern as we'll be discussing our favorite movies, worst movies, shows, moments, pop culture, moments of 2019, and so much more. Rise of Skywalker, these Marvel quick hitters we've got, some DC news. It's all ahead tonight, 8:35 Eastern on the Place to Be Reviews. But until then, Bears, Beats, and I don't know if you can see it, Battlestar Galactica. Yes, I am an office freak. Oh, God, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Remember, if I don't see you, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. Bye. I'm gone. I got to go outside and play in the snow. Baby Yoda says, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us right here at the Place to Be Reviews. Like, share, subscribe, will you? Hail the fandom menace. Hail the Place to Be Reviews. Here comes a list of all the places where you can find us on social media. So be sure to follow us and come back again next time. We love you.